All right, so we are doing one of our most popular dish, which is the flame beef cube, which is included in the basic cooking demo theme. This is almost every one of you would have to do this first before we move on to the next theme, okay? Now we'll be using the essential cooking sauce and our beef. And normally the beef, you cut them like this in a smaller square than what I cut here. Because remember, this is a tasting, like a tasting kind of activity. But if the host feel like he or she want to be generous and want to be a little bit more beef, that's fine. But you're going to follow our guideline in terms of if you have 8 people, you might want to only do half a pound of meat because that's have enough, like 16 pieces of meat for everyone at least take 2 pieces. And we'll be using clarified butter. And you want to know how to clarify the butter? We have that in our recipe as well as the video that we have to show you how to do clarifying the butter. But for now, we already have it. And the onions. We already have videos showing you how to cut the onion the way we want to, which is in square and cube pieces right here. And you will need the essential sauce. Remember how I portion everything out? So they right here. I don't have to open another jar or forget to bring the sauce. And then some black pepper. All right, so ready to go. I'm going to turn my wok on about 275. Okay, and then the trick to this too, remind your guests that they don't want to cook more than 1 pound at a time because then it would not going to be cooked properly. The trick to this dish is that it has to be seared correctly. So I'm going to put in a couple of tablespoons of butter, of clarified butter. Now all the recipes are online for you, so I'm not going to go through the measurement here, but you definitely can commit that to memory if you want, or just have a cheat sheet here if you want, or if you measure them out ahead of time, then everything should all be ready for you. Okay, then there, and it's hot already, so I'm going to put in the meat. You can hear that sound, right? Perfect. All right, you see? This is when you're actually going to show the guests how it looks too. Because most of the time they'll be standing around the kitchen countertop. They will not, except for some really tall people, they probably won't be able to see anything you're doing. So make sure to tilt it like this and show them and tell them that we're going to leave this on for about 60 seconds. This is the time where if you have a host home, make sure to turn on like the exhaust system. Then make sure that you don't, that it won't leave any residue of it at their home. And what you want to make sure that you show the guests is that you have to make sure they see it nicely like this in one side. Do you see it? See that right there? See that? How nicely seared they are. And you want to do that. And now you want to do it 60 seconds later. You want to go ahead and flip this one up so the other side got a chance to sear as well. And this is when you put in your onion. Okay, you portion everything out already because we're doing another dish with this onion, so I'm using only half. Okay, again, just show them how to do that. See, flip every side up so the other side got a chance to nicely sear. Okay. So now that the other side already been done for like 60 seconds, both sides are seared very nicely. Now you need to ask the guests at this time to see if they eat rare or medium or well done. Okay, if they all eat well done, you want to need to make sure you leave it on a little bit longer. But chances are people are like, no, I like it medium rare, and that's fine. So now, I'm going to put in the garlic. If I forgot to mention to you garlic before, you do need this. It's in your recipe. Fresh garlic is wonderful, and of course, essential sauce. Do it just exactly what the recipe called for, okay? And then black pepper. And then that's pretty much it here. You see how nice that is? That everything is in it already. And then you toss it for another 60 seconds and then we're done. And then you're actually going to put it out on a plate and have people taste them with the toothpick. All right? Let people taste them with toothpick like this, and the host can actually help you at this point. So then you can go ahead and clean up your wok for the next dish. Okay, but this is how they're gonna get a chance to taste it like this. They can walk up, or the host going to pass it around. So, all right. Then that's your beef cube. That's the second dish of your cooking demo.